Okay, so now we're into preflop. These are the stats that I use the most, and I'd be curious if you use any others. A lot of these you'll know. VPIP is the voluntary put into pot, right? Is that what it means? I don't. I know what it means, but I never quite voluntary placed into pot, put into pot, whatever. But it basically means, did you take any of your chips and voluntarily contribute to the pot? Not so it doesn't count the blinds. It doesn't count any antes. It's like I took an action to put more chips into the middle. PFR is preflop raise. It means that I made a raise at some point during the preflop, and RFI is raise first in. When everyone folded to me, I took an aggressive. I opened basically. And these three I think are really important to look at together. We'll talk about that in a second. This is when we call a two bet. When we've call PF two bet is call a preflop two bet. That's a really important one to look at. A lot of recreational players, this is way too high, and it can lead to a lot of things where we're finding trouble down the road. Preflop limp, we'll talk about that. Attempt to steal, fold to steal, fold big blind versus small blind. And this is the one I have that's very positional that I think is sort of important to look at. And then I look at a lot of the more aggressive stats, the 3-bet stats, the squeezing, calling 3-bets, cold calling 3-bets, 4-bets, and then the preflop AF.
Another good one that I like up here is fold to 3-bet after raising. Which again, that's more of a HUD one for me. If I'm looking for people that fold too much to 3-bets, and I'll 3-bet them with a wider range. But I really like that you've broken out raise first in and PFR, because I think raise first in is so much more valuable positionally.
Yes.
Yeah, good stuff.